Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Jaya Jaya Ram. Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Pataye Namaha. Atulita Baladhamam Hema Shailabhadeham Danujavana Krishanum Yaninamagraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranamadhisham Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vatajatan Namami. Om Shri Hanumate Namaha. Om Dhyayami Chinmayanandam Gurudevam Mahamatim Prema Purnam Kriyashilam Sada Lokahiteratam Kripalum Sundarakaram Samartham Satyadarshinam Vacha Tattva Prakashinya Shoka Moha Vinashinam. Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Om Namah Shri Tulsi Dasa Sadvarishtaya Dhimate Puritam Hridayam Yena Rama Premamrite Name. Om Shri Tulsi Dasaya Namaha. Hari Om, a warm welcome. Yesterday we saw Asurasena Samanaraka Nikandini Sadhu Bibudha Hita Girinandini Santa Samaja Payodhi Ramasi Biswabhara Bhara Achala Chamasi. The Ramacharita Tulsi Ramayana Ramakatha brings in that kind of patience. When we go through Ram Katha, we will find how much of knowledge is, inside, pregnant inside, and those knowledge gets revealed to us and brings us those very values when we have complete faith in such a grantha. And Asurasena Sama Narakunikandini, all the vices gets, eradicated. Sadhu Bibudha Kula Hita Giri Nandini. Yesterday we saw the two meanings of Giri Nandini. One, as Parvati Devi, she slandered all the vices, and as Gangaji, she brings in prosperity. Santa Samaja Payonidhi Ramasi. With reference to Santa Samaja, she becomes Mahalakshmi. The Grantha becomes like a Mahalakshmi, which brings in all virtues to us. And Biswa Bharabara Achala Chamasi. What an amazing word it is. Ramakatha brings lot of patience. Ramakatha brings lot of endurance. Ramakatha keeps us on the ground. Viswabhara, the very weight of the entire world is Bhumi. Bhumi, who is she? Bhuma Devi. That Devata who forbears, who endures all that happens on the ground and never gets agitated. And in case she gets agitated, she expresses as the greatest calamity once in a few millennium. All our earthquakes, tsunami, floods, drought, all are when Bhuma Devi is actually angry. Otherwise, they don't occur every day. Like in the rainy season, rain keeps coming. It doesn't happen that way. Bhuma Devi is full of patience. By reading Ramacharita Tulsi Ramayana, listening to Ramakatha, every single individual, when he applies himself to it, will gain great amount of patience and forgive everybody. Everybody. Why everybody? Because everybody make mistakes. What to do? Isn't it? How much mistakes we also do, and we expect other persons to be patient. Isn't not? Similarly, we also will derive lot of patience and not get, provoked by all kinds of things happening around. जमगन मुहमसी जग जमुनासी जीवन मुकुति खेतु जनुकासी राम ही प्रिय पावनी तुलसीसी तुलसीदास हित हिय तुलसीसी जमगन मुह Masi Jaga Jamunasi. It's a very interesting way of expression. Jamunasi. Jamuna is Yamuna Nadi. And Yamuna Nadi is dark in color. Therefore, he says, in this Katha, Yamuna, what does she do? Because she is dark, Jamagana. Jamagana means all the Yamaganas. Actually, Jamagana, the point here Tulsidasi wants to make is all the vices what we have, Muhamasi. Muhamasi means, it will be applied with dark black masi. It is something like one paste. Meaning what? It will show us what all errors we do. It will bring to our notice what are all blunders we do, crimes we do. And it is like putting up one black paste on our own face. Idea is what here? It will bring to our notice. It will bring a mirror in front of us and show us, look what you are doing. You are supposed to be an intelligent being. You are supposed to have discrimination, but not using the discrimination, what all errors you do. Like that, she will put a black paste on her face, which is very ugly. Jivana mukuti hetu janu kashi. Here Kashi is referred, Banaras. And there, what is that? Jivana Mukuti Hetu. Ramcharitamanas, Ramakatha is like Kashi. They say, no, when you go and take a dip in Ganga at Kashi, and many people, if you die there, direct mukti. So many people go and live there. For what? To die there and then get liberation. It is not so easy. But however, it only indicates Kashi is a Punya Sthala. And Ramakatha is like Kashi, where Jivana Mukti Hetu. It brings in liberation. How? By the very story of Rama, the Jivana of Rama, we will also gain those values that are depicted. And while listening to Ramakatha, I come to recognize my own flaws, my own errors, my own crimes. And then what do I do? As an intelligent being. Now please note one thing. I keep repeating this again and again. It applies to me also. All of us, as I would say, as Gurudev would always say, all of us, including the speaker, we do make lot of mistakes. We all do errors. Is it not? Blunders, crimes. All of us do. Some of us do quite a lot, and day to day that becomes our nature. And some of us, yes, do occasionally. But all of us do make mistakes. While we listen to Ramakatha, those mistakes and errors, what we have done, comes in front of us. Ramakatha stands like a mirror in front of us. And in front of us, when that mirror is there, I see myself. Meaning what? It is not like the mirror what you have in your restroom. It is a mirror which shows all our wrongdoings, wrong connections, wrong relationships, wrong activities. Seeing that, the idea here is seeing that I come to see myself as a very wrong person, and with that clear understanding, I transform myself. I correct myself. That is the purpose of human life also. The human life with sixth sense is not that you should not have any errors. We are born with errors. But in human life alone, we can correct our errors. Therefore, correcting my mind, correcting the quality and texture of thoughts that I have, which leads to actions. Actions by itself does not happen. My quality and texture of thoughts provoke, push, motivate, orient my body to function. Therefore, what happens through Ramakatha is that particular thoughts which I have gets removed, and good and noble thoughts gets replaced. The replacement of the good thoughts happens as early as we remove the bad thoughts. And removal of the bad thoughts with replacement of the good thoughts happens as per the intensity of our value systems. Therefore, in Ramakatha, the value systems teach us so much that we are able to see it and change, transform. It is possible. Nobody is perfect. So here it is not to point out at others, you are wrong. See, Ramcharitamanas said that you are wrong, you change this, you must correct, you don't do this. No. Sadhana has no outer world. Sadhana is only for myself. Underline. Bold. Sadhana is only for myself. Teaching of the Shastras is only for myself. Please be very clear. And those who look at those flaws in others are doing more error. They are more fools. We are not here to see others. We are not here to point out others. We are here to look at the mirror, the Ramakatha, and correct myself. How? And that will definitely bring us liberation. What is the liberation here? It is taught here. First level is accepting by recognizing our errors. When I see the mirror, I see. How do we see? What do we do in the mirror? When I see the mirror, I see that my hairs are not properly combed. I see there is some mark here. I see, like for example, in my case, my eyebrows are a little thicker, and sometimes it gets wrong. Those eyebrows are, you understand. Then I clean it up. I comb my hair properly. I first recognize the error, then I use a tool to reset my comb. My hairs, isn't it? What is the tool? Comb. And the mirror is Ramakatha. The tool is the jnanam, what I get from that, and the correction is at my quality and texture of thoughts that I entertain, through which all my errors are eliminated, is dispelled, I get transformed. And what is the transformation? Mukti from all the errors, mukti from jiva bhava, and mukti at the higher level, and I come to recognize my own true nature, my own true self. Jivana mukuti hetu janu khasi. Rama hi priya pavana tulasi si. Bhagavan Ramchandraji's Priya Bhakta, who purified, who? Tulsi. One meaning is Bhagavan's dearest herb is Tulsi, which purifies. We also use a lot of medicines are made out of Tulsi. It purifies the body from its ailments and then gives strength. Similarly, Ramchandraji's dearest herb is Tulsi, and then he says, Tulsi dasahita. He says, my dearest is Hulasi. Hulasi is who? Tulsi Dasji's mother. Mother always works for the hita. Out of love, here means Hridaya. With Hridaya, she works for the hita of Tulsidas. Similarly, just as Hulasi is for Tulsidas ji, Ramacharita Tulasi is for Sri Ramchandra ji. Rama hi priya pavani Tulasi si, Tulasi dasa hita hiya Hulasi si. And then he continues to say, Siva priya. Who is dear to Bhagavan Shivaji? Mekala Saila Sutasi. Mekala Saila Suta means Narmada Nadi. Narmada Pavani Nadi. It purifies everybody who takes a dip there, like Gangaji only. And Narmada is Shiva Priya. Alright. In fact, now we have the huge statue of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India, isn't it? It is there in Narmada Nadi. And when it comes to the spiritual aspects of it, very many people, even now it is going on. Hundreds and thousands of Santa Purushas as well as common man also. Common man meaning what? Samsaris. All of them take Narmada Parikrama. A very, very important sadhana. Very tough sadhana to please. Very tough sadhana. You cannot just go like how you go to Tirupati and take a parikrama in car. Not like that. We see in Tiruvannamalai. There is one Girivalam, they say. You have to go around the entire, that small mountain of Arunachala. You are supposed to walk that 14 kilometers. Parikrama. Some people go on motorbikes. I did parikrama of Tiruvannamalai Giri. How? By my motorbike. That cannot be parikrama. Parikrama is when I walk. So Narmada Nadi, many people do Narmada Parikrama by foot, on foot. Sakala Siddhi Sukha Sampati Rashi. Sakala Siddhi, all Siddhis one can attain, and through learning the Ramayana, by listening to Ramakatha, Sukha Sampati Rashi. One can get Siddhi of what? All Sukha Sampati Rashi, and a huge amount of Sukha and Sampati. It is not like our Sukha Sampati with big bungalows, cars and land and things like that. All those are limited only. This Sukha Sampati is nothing but the Brahmananda Anubhava. Sadaguna Suragana Amba Aditisi. Sadaguna Suragana meaning what? Sadguna. Good thoughts, virtues. Suragana, all the celestial beings. For all of them, Amba, mother is Aditi. Aditi is the mother of all virtues and all the celestial beings. We will see the more about Aditi in the further in the we will see. So Aditi is the mother of all good values and all the Suraganas. Here, idea here is Ramakatha is like Aditi, which takes care of all good virtues. Virtues means good virtues. Anyway, Suragana, all meaning what? Ramakatha's knowledge will bring lot of Sadguna, Sadbhava in us, and all Sadguna and Sadbhava will keep us always happy, like how Suraganas are, the celestial beings are, the Devatas are. Raghubara Bhagati Prema Paramitisi. And what does Ramkatha do? Ramkatha, it not only just improves Paramitisi, it improves multifold, unlimited. Paramiti, miti means limited. Paramiti, above any limitation, what does it give? It gives love and devotion. Prema Bhagati Raghubara towards Sri Ramchandra ji. This is very important. Unless we develop love for Bhagavan Sri Ramchandra ji, Sita ji, Lakshman ji, Hanuman ji, all of them, unless we develop a love and devotion towards them, Ram Katha will not make that much sense. Right? And when we read Ramakatha, that love which we have towards them increases multifold and to unlimited measure. Now see, look at the effects of that. When I develop love towards Ramchandra ji, Ramakatha, and read Ramkatha multifold increases my love towards Ramchandra ji. And when it increases multifold towards Ramchandra ji and goes unlimited, then what happens? I have no time for wrong things. My mind does not have such thoughts at all. All those thoughts gets eliminated. We have been seeing time and again, is it not? All such thoughts gets eliminated. I am so busy with Ramchandra ji that I have no time for all samsarika chintana. Therefore, Raghubara Bhakati Prema Paramiti si. And then he says, very beautiful doha, he says, Ramakatha Mandakini Chitrakuta Chitacharu Tulsi Subhaga Saneha Bana Siya Raghubir Biharu Siyavara Ramachandra ki jai Pavan Suta Hanuman ki jai Bolo bhai sab santan ki jai. The glory of Ramakatha is very beautifully expressed here. He says, Ramakatha is like Mandakini river. So beautiful. In fact, when you walk across I was blessed by Bhagavan to walk across Mandakini river in my yatra recently. It is such a wonderful feeling. You know, the best experience is when you lose yourself. You lose your identity. You forget the entire world. And immerse yourself in that joy, in that excellent experience. It is ecstasy, bliss. All these are very small words to express that. As I often keep telling, expression is always in a third man's language. You can never express an experience. And Mandakini walking around is so beautiful. And what is Chitrakuta? Chittacharu. Many may feel, Swamiji, I also want to go all those places, but it is so far. I can't go. And some may also say, I don't have enough facility. I cannot afford to go. And some may say, Swamiji, I have no health. I cannot go and walk like that in that particular forest and things like that. What can people like us do? He says, don't worry. Chitrakuta, where Mandakini river is there, is like Chittacharu. It is like your own heart. It is like your own heart. Your heart is that Chitrakuta in which the bhakti of Mandakini has to flow. How beautiful expression. Chitrakuta Chittacharu. Very many times people go near Chitrakuta, Prayagraj, and not knowing the glory of Chitrakuta, come back. Tourists. But what a glorious place is Chitrakuta. Chitrakuta is a place where Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji and Maya Sita ji roamed around. Almost 12 and a half years they have roamed around there. They have lived happily there. And those who touch the land of Chitrakuta will experience that inexplicable ecstasy. I was blessed to go there. I now tell you all of you, in lifetime, at least once, you must go there. And even today, such beautiful Mandakini river is flowing. There is a lot of Rama's, statues are kept. Rama and Sita ji, when they are walking across the other side of the Chitrakuta place, other side, they are walking as though they have depicted so beautifully. You must go and see. The place is now very well taken care also by the government. Chitrakuta. And now if you cannot go there, it doesn't matter. Don't, Swamiji, I could not go. And then people start, I am such a papi, I could not go. Don't forget all that. Make your mind, your heart as Chitrakuta. Chittacharu. Chitrakuta. And in that Ramakatha is the Mandakini river. Listen to Ramakatha. Wherever you are, you may be physically not indisposed. You may not be able to go there again. Doesn't matter. Don't worry. Forget all that. Make your heart as Chitrakuta, in which Ramakatha flows as Mandakini river. Tulsi subhaga saneha bana. Tulsidas says, have that love and affection as the forest. Bana means forest. In the forest of my heart, let that forest means what? The trees and plants which are growing, they are nothing but sneha subhaga. Love and devotion for Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji. Grow that. Possible wherever you are. Siya Raghubira Biharu. In Chitrakuta, Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji and Sita ji, they sported. They lived happily, beautifully they lived there. Similarly, you make your mind, your heart like Chitrakuta. You don't have to worry about that physical place Chitrakuta, though it is very, very glorious. You may not have to go there. You can make your heart as Chitrakuta, grow the trees of love and devotion in your heart, and offer it at the feet of Bhagavan. Let Ramakatha flow there as Mandakini river, and that love and devotion will also flourish. And you can enjoy. You know, Sita ji is Shanti Swarupa. And Ramchandra ji is what? Ananda Swarupa. Ramante yogino yasmin visa. Ramante meaning what? Delightfully they live, they enjoyed. Similarly, Ramchandra ji is Ananda Swarupa, Sita ji is Shanti Swarupa. Listening to Rama Katha, even our heart will remain Shanti and Ananda Swarupa. What? This doha is oft quoted doha, worth, by hearting and chanting regularly. Rama Katha Mandakini Chitrakuta Chitacharu Tulsi Subhaga Saneha Bana Siya Raghubira Biharu Siyavara Ramachandra Ki Jai. This Ram Katha, Sadashiva Brahmendra Maharaj, even he says, Khelati mama hridaye Shri Rama Khelati mama hridaye. May Bhagavan Shri Ramchandra ji play, sport, live and get established mama hridaye in my heart. What a beautiful song. You must listen to it fully sometimes. Thus we come to the conclusion for today with this clear thought. Ramacharita Tulsi Ramayana, Ramakatha has everything in it. If you want purity, Ramakatha. If you want knowledge, Ramakatha. If you want to know what are noble values, Ramakatha. One solution to many problems. One goal, Ramacharita One means, Ramacharita Ramacharita becomes the path and the destination. That is a glory. Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram. We will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.